we're standing 780 candidates throughout the country. 22% are women, 13% of our candidates are under 35 years. And I make no apology for saying that this document is based on national issues, insofar as this is what is occupying the comments and the conversations all over the country with our candidates as we discuss the question of the local and European elections with them on the doorsteps. All of the local issues that would normally arise in a local election contest, ranging from bush cutting to potholes to public lights and street corners and all of these things, have literally been blown off the map in terms of the economic situation and the concerns that people have for their future, the concern at the loss of jobs, at the possibility, if not probability, of further jobs being lost. And they want to know what parties have plans to sort this out. And insofar as that's concerned, the Fine Gael party has continued a stream of publications to deal with the banking sector, to deal with public finances, to deal with local government, to deal with serious job creation that we have put forward as an alternative to what's happening at the moment. We pointed out in the Dáil this morning the continued capacity of the government to actually waste the people's money. And this document is based on the future. It is based on our belief that we will win the next general election, that we will implement these programs based on change, based on a capacity to get the country back to work, based on an ability to sort out our public finances and restore that sense of confidence and trust in the Irish electorate. As I say, we've published a number of those documents over the last number of months, and these are the focus of discussions at public meetings and town hall meetings and indeed doorstep conversations all over the country. My belief is that the country needs a government that is not afraid to change and that is not locked into the old ways of the past. We've demonstrated that, for instance, with the healthcare document which we've published after having worked on it for 6 months and having examined issues in Northern Ireland and in Holland and so on like that. Nor do we make any apology for saying the enormous challenges that the country faces are not being offered instant solutions here. But we do have a series of bold and ambitious plans which will strengthen local democracy, which will help in their own way to get this country moving forward and upward again. So we've built this document around three essential elements: a new approach to government, a greener and a smarter economy, and a fairer Ireland. And these fundamentals are contained in our own document for rebuilding the nation, for fair care, which is our health programme, and for downsizing of government, the cost of governance, and the efficiencies that can be brought in there. And I'd like to say that in that context, we appreciate and understand the frustrations of the public service. And my belief is that public servants want to be able to contribute to the well-being of our country and the forward momentum of our country, but the system that they operate within strangles initiative and creativity in a great number of areas. Now, so in that sense, we will cut the cost of running the state. We will strengthen local government, making it much more efficient by rebalancing the responsibilities of elected representatives versus the executive, which Deputy Hogan will deal with. And as has already been published in the Rebuilding Ireland document, we've set out our strategy to create, as a start, 100,000 jobs, which, by putting in that investment of its own measure, is an attraction for further investment and further job creation in the country. So even though we're in a position now where you're in the middle of a recession, there is actually so much that can be done, and we've pointed these things out in our document.
Hi, I'm Councillor Edie Wynne. I represent Fine Gael in the Pembergrath Mines area, which is a newly enlarged area. The main issues coming to us at the doors are really the national issues. But having addressed those, people are very interested in urban village communities where there are now young families. The times are changing. The young families, they want schools, they want safe traffic, they want crime-free areas, and they want play areas for the children. So each issue, whatever it is, when it comes to me, I address it to the best of my ability and look forward to continuing to represent people in the Pembrokeshire Mines area.
My name is Councillor Maria Bailey. I represent the Ballybrack ward under Enda Kenny TD, which encapsulates the Shankill, Ballybrack, Killiney area. I first got elected in 2004 for Enda Kenny TD, along with my father, Councillor John Bailey, who represents the Dunleary ward. We're very proud to be a member of Enda Kenny TD on a Fine Gael team, which is very strongly represented with 10 members on the council. My priorities, should I get re-elected on June 5th, are to maintain employment and to protect the employment that we have within the constituency, and also to create employment in areas such as Cherrywood, which is in my ward, in the field of technologies and IT. So I've been very privileged over the last 5 years to represent the people in Enda Kenny TD, and I would be honoured to return on June 5th.
Hello, my name is Brian Lawler. I'm a first-time candidate in the Tallaght South ward. There's many issues in Tallaght that I feel I can address locally on the area: drugs, housing, planning. I want to be part of the Fine Gael team on South Dublin County Council to represent the area to the best of my ability, and I please hope you can support me with a #1 vote in the local elections on June the 5th.
Hello, my name is Catherine Ure and I'm representing Fine Gael for the first time in the Kells electorate area in County Meath. I've become involved in politics because I feel that we need a change and we need to bring hope to the people in our area. I feel the people in our area badly need a voice. We don't have a Fine Gael representative there at the moment. And also, I don't come from a political dynasty, and I think we need to bring proactive action to our areas. And I'd hope that I can do the best that I can and that I get elected, and I'd appreciate as much support as I can get on the day. And I'm determined to do the best that I can.
I'm Councillor Joan Marr. I was first elected to Dublin County Council in 1985, and I am now seeking re-election on the 5th of June to an expanded area incorporating Howth, Malahide, Portmarnock, Kinsale, Balgriffin, and I'm looking forward to the challenge that represents, and I am hoping that everyone will get out there and give me support to continue the good work I've been doing. Thank you.